The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
And welcome to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by Car Shield. This week we are doing something a little different here on the United Wrestling Network. We're going to show you the vastness of what we have to offer with matches featuring talent from all across the world, including the NWA World's title being defended by Nick Aldis against the Miracle Mike Bennett. We also have the United TV title on the line as Dan Joseph defends against Levi Shapiro. Chris Dickinson makes an appearance, but first we're going to kick things off with the West Coast Pro Wrestling title on the line as the Herculean Hammerstone takes on Phoenix's favorite son, EJ Sparks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the West Coast Pro Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 170 pounds, Phoenix's favorite son, EJ Sparks.
Welcome everyone to Primetime Live inside Thunder Studios. Todd Kennelly, Alyssa Marino, and the voice of the NWA, Joe Galley, here with the call of the action. And we are going to kick things off with a championship match. See EJ Sparks, the challenger there. He's got a tough task ahead.
And introducing the champion from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 258 pounds. He is the West Coast Pro Wrestling Champion, Hammerstone.
I am so looking forward to this matchup in particular. We are starting things hot. We are starting things live here at Thunder Studios with a championship match. And look at the caliber of that champion, Hammerstone, weighing in at more than 250 pounds. EJ Sparks, he's got his work cut out for him.
That's right, Hammerstone, the first and only West Coast Pro Wrestling champion, standing tall and proud with that title.
There you see Hammerstone putting the title in the face of the challenger, EJ Sparks, telling him what it's all about. You mentioned the inaugural West Coast Pro Champion had to go through a tough field to get there, Alyssa.
An absolute.
Defeated Bateman in the finals of a tournament. Here we go. EJ Sparks is Phoenix's favorite son. He's got a great kickboxing background, Joe, and a three-time Arizona State champion.
That's right. You know, I've been ringside for a lot of those championship wins that EJ Sparks has had. He's always had to battle as an underdog. He's a little undersized in this matchup, but he's used to that in a lot of his matches that he's had in his career. He knows how to battle a bigger guy. If he can get out of this hold here and get some punches and kicks, this could definitely go in his favor, and he could make history tonight live.
Will history be made in our opening contest? Three big title matches coming your way here on Primetime Live. Trying to get out of a bad position here is EJ Sparks. And given his kickboxing background, Alyssa, as Joe mentioned, he really needs to find a way to create distance, get away from the grasp of this monster.
You're absolutely right. I mean, Hammerstone is such a powerhouse. EJ Sparks really has to use his speed, his agility, and those lethal strikes if he wants to get the upper hand, like so.
Here we see it. Strikes, punches, and bunches, starting to string together the strikes. Well, he did until then, Joe.
How quickly the tide turns with Hammerstone coming in like a freight train. But look at the agility of Sparks, looking to spark it up with a springboard into the forearm. He caught him on the jaw. Hammerstone's dazed. The champ is dazed.
Springboard into the Superman punch. He's got the big man bewildered. Backed him all the way to the corner and gonna keep that full court press going all over Hammerstone. I didn't expect this quick of a start for EJ Sparks.
You know, Todd, I didn't doubt it. EJ Sparks is so fired up. Hammerstone had the nerve to just insult EJ Sparks' home, his home. EJ Sparks, Phoenix's favorite son, Hammerstone said that's something to be proud of. He used some rather unsavory language and compared it to being a big fish in a small pond, but
Not meant for this, EJ.
And now
Wow.
things getting ugly here, trying to take EJ to the outside. Great balance, though, by Phoenix's favorite son. If he can continue to stick and move here, Joe, he gives himself options, gives himself opportunities.
Yeah, he's got to use those strikes. He's got to use this agility, but he got caught right there by the veteran Hammerstone. Oh, the double underhook just drags him over the middle rope.
Let me
And
tell you,
here-
this is not where you want to be. He's got him up there in that butterfly
Oh,
lock.
wow.
Elevated.
Incredible power. Incredible strength from the champion. I don't know if EJ Sparks can recover.
Hammerstone calls that the spinal countdown, and you can see the effects writhing in pain. There you get a good look at the challenger, EJ Sparks, in big trouble early.
You know, I spoke to Hammerstone earlier before the match, and he said, who does EJ Sparks think he is? The audacity of EJ Sparks to challenge for this championship, and he's making EJ Sparks pay for it.
You know what,
Sparks,
Joe?
he's got his work cut out for him. He knows he's Phoenix's favorite son. We see it on Championship Wrestling from Arizona all the time. But this is Primetime Live. This is in front of an international audience. He wants to make a name for himself, and he can do that tonight if he can get back on his feet and back in this matchup.
What's up, y'all? It's Ice-T. Now, you never know what's going to go wrong with your car. It could be a transmission, could be the timing chain or that check engine light. Now, can I tell the future? Absolutely not. But I do know it's not a matter of if your car will break down, but when. And before that happens, you should call my friends at Car Shield. Their administrators pay for expensive car repairs, so you don't have to. And that's the truth.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles.
If it wasn't for CarShield, I would have paid a lot of money out of pocket, and I would have been too happy. When I bought my used car, I didn't expect any problems right away. But when it broke down, I'm glad I had CarShield.
Another truth, I drive with Car Shield. Just like you, it goes against my principles to throw money away. I wasn't always famous, and who doesn't love saving money on expensive car repairs? Car Shield is like a guard dog protecting my wallet, which gives me real peace of mind when I drive. And you can take that to the bank.
With coverage through CarShield's administrators, you'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge. Plus, with CarShield's nationwide coverage network, you can choose the mechanic or dealership of your choice no matter where you are.
So in 1 year, I saved $2,500. That's amazing.
I don't worry about car breakdowns because I have CarShield.
Some of y'all sitting at home might end up just like me, walking. Especially if you get hit with a huge car repair bill you can't afford. Or you could call my friends at Car Shield and see that saving money on expensive car repairs is really a smart move.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call CarShield for a free and instant protection plan quote. Once your car breaks down, it's too late. Call 800-319-4849. That's 800-319-4849.
If you currently do not get health insurance through your employer, or if you do not have health insurance, or if you just got divorced or married, had a baby, moved, or lost your health insurance coverage, listen closely. You are eligible for a new health care plan using Health Insurance America. Get coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital, dental, and vision for as little as $25 a week with copays as low as $0. Talk to a live healthcare consultant right now.
1-800-615-0487.
He said EJ Sparks isn't ready for this kind of opportunity. The stakes are so high. There is West Coast Pro Wrestling gold on the line.
And he just said, look how many of these I'm going to pull out. Talking about those beads that are in EJ Sparks' hair. Hammerstone, he's going to fight dirty in this matchup with a dirty elbow right to the bridge of the nose.
Yeah, dirty. I dare say diabolical. And nowhere to go but down in the corner there with Hammerstone. Hammerstone also an MLW National Openweight champion. Defeated Brian Pillman Jr. in the finals of yet another tournament. So his titles, he has earned them. Gets the leg swept out.
Which also goes to show the longevity of Hammerstone in the ring. His agility and resilience really stands forth.
I don't know how much longevity there's going to be for the challenger, the way things are going right now, though, Joe Galley.
That boot right across the neck, taking out the air, but EJ Sparks went in with the kick. And now going upstairs, downstairs, anywhere in between. Big strong strikes to the face. And this could be his opening. This could create that separation you were talking about. Oh, no! Oh, man, what a clothesline.
Just when EJ Sparks had a light at the end of the tunnel, it was a big-time freight train coming his way in the form of Hammerstone. The champ looking to put him away now into the cover. Is that going to do it? No. EJ's got some fight, but out of the frying pan into the fire here, Alyssa.
The 3-time Arizona State champion is in a bad way right now, Todd. And you got to wonder, is it getting inside the mind of EJ Sparks, having recently had another title bout against Dan Joseph that unfortunately wasn't successful?
What do you say, EJ?
Very true, but EJ did take Dan Joseph to the limit, and we'll see Dan Joseph defend the United Television title later. Hammerstone is dishing out a physical and a verbal beatdown throughout this match, Joe.
It's a total clinic for Hammerstone at this point, but Sparks right now, once again, back to his feet, showing that tenacity that comes with being a former Arizona State champion, and now, once again, going for that whip. I don't know if that's a good strategy. I don't think he should be going for whips against Hammerstone. The guy's more than 250 pounds. He's got to pick better opportunities, and he might have found one right there. Oh, no, he did not. What a toss. What a throw by the champion.
Opportunity. That door closed in a hurry with a huge belly-to-belly overhead throw. Look at the challenger now lifeless on the canvas. He's given it a hell of a fight, but Hammerstone is in complete control of this opening contest of Primetime Live.
Hammerstone absolutely composed, looking at EJ Sparks like predator and prey. And the ring completely rippled at the impact of EJ Sparks' body.
Look at this, Joe. He's toying with him. You mentioned the beads earlier in the hair. He's absolutely toying, as Alyssa said, with his prey. Cat and mouse tactics here by the West Coast Pro Champ.
I don't know how many cats weigh in at 255 pounds, but look at that abdominal stretch. It's just wearing down EJ Sparks. He has slowed this match down, and EJ Sparks, really, he's got nowhere to go. And what is Hammerstone thinking? Oh, man, what a slap.
Oh, look at that. The elbow right into the hip and the ribs. Right into that cartilage. How painful that must be given the punishment. Look at this. Doing everything he can to fight out of this. EJ Sparks has got unbelievable heart. You can't take that away from him.
Oh. Great kick right to the side of the face, Alyssa.
EJ Sparks putting those strikes to good use against Hammerstone. Hammerstone looks a little rocked off his center of gravity.
Now the jawbreaker, and that is also going to test the equilibrium of the big man. He drops to his knees. That is a moral victory, if nothing else, for the challenger. But can he keep his pedal to the metal?
It gave him a little bit of respite. Was enough to get that kick to the midfield. Falls with a DDT! And the champ is down. The champ is down. Can EJ Sparks get to his feet? Can he capitalize?
The problem is, though, Alyssa, with the residual damage, EJ Sparks was not able, if he could even just roll over and drape an arm, he might be able to make history. Now a count is on. We'll see if champion and challenger can answer and continue to fight on. What a match to kick off Primetime Live.
You can feel the tension absolutely palpable between these two. Whoever's going to get the first strike is going to, get some kind of advantage here.
There it is. There's that Muay Thai background. Employs it with a teep right to the chest. And it gets it with the super kick right to the chin. Oh, big cutter! This could be it!
This time he can capitalize, Joe, into the cover. History to be made. Here we go. No, so close. Heartbreak City there for EJ Sparks, but he has climbed back into this thing. I got to venture a guess that the overconfident champion coming in isn't overconfident any longer, given the effort of the challenger.
Oh, but he was able to catch that kick that was aimed right at his chin. Hammerstone showing that he was baited him in for that, and now he's got the rear waist lock.
Oh, EJ Sparks, though, firing off some back elbows, trying to put some distance between himself and runs right into an uppercut.
Hammerstone measured him there with that elbow, goes upstairs. Look at this, stringing together an onslaught of offense. And it's going from bad to worse here for EJ Sparks. Maybe powerbomb forthcoming. Elevates him, sit-out powerbomb. That's got to do it. No, EJ still has some fight left. What's it going to take, guys?
What a amount of tenacity from the challenger. EJ Sparks able to get his shoulders off the mat. This guy's got grit. He is a true warrior in this ring.
Hammerstone, though, saying it's the beginning of the end there, Alyssa.
He really is. He's got it in for EJ Sparks. He was taking some umbrage with our referee, but now he's popping up for that.
For that big move. That pendulum connects. And this could be it. 1, 2, 3. Champ retains.
Here is your winner, and still West Coast Pro Wrestling Champion, Hammerstone.
What a way to kick things off on Primetime Live, the Nightmare Pendulum, dashing the dreams of EJ Sparks, the three-time Arizona state champion, to add another title to his collection. How dominant is Hammerstone? And this is proof point, guys, what Primetime Live is all about. Hammerstone doesn't usually compete for the United Wrestling Network or the NWA, but he's here at Primetime Live. You gotta love it.
Attention! If you currently do not get health insurance through your employer, or if you do not have health insurance, or if you just got divorced or married, had a baby, moved, or lost your health insurance coverage, listen closely. You are eligible for a new health care plan using Health Insurance America. A family of 4 can make up to $97,000 a year and still qualify for a new health care plan. Get coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital, dental, and vision for as little as $25 a week, with copays as low as $0. Health insurance rates have nearly doubled in the last 3 years. Stop paying the rising cost of traditional major medical and learn how Health Insurance America is saving people thousands of dollars a year on their health care plans. Don't waste hours on the phone or on a government website. Talk to a live healthcare consultant right now.
Call 1-800-709-1029. That's 1-800-709-1029. 1-800-709-1029.
You know who I am! The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Killer Hills, 10304, weighing at 245 pounds, the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson.
He is ready for a fight. Man, look at the intensity in his eyes.
Chris Dickinson said he's here to make a statement. And you can see it, yes, in his eyes that he is here and he is not messing around.
Yeah, he didn't even wait to get started at the top of the program, just basically commandeered this show, talking to Dave Marquez saying, why aren't I somewhere else? Because I'm too dangerous. But now we'll have a chance to see the Dirty Daddy in action.
And introducing his opponent from Lafayette, Louisiana, weighing in at 203 pounds, Showtime, Jordan Cruz.
Here we see the opposition for the Dirty Daddy, Jordan Showtime Cruz, great athlete. Just absolutely gets waylaid. You talk about it, Joe. Wasting no time is Dickinson.
Well, he's here to send a big message that he is what professional wrestling's all about. And apparently pro wrestling is all about a huge charge and a big clothesline on the ramp. Listen.
Guys, I mean, I know about New Yorkers, I know about East Coasters. You don't waste any time, you just get straight to business. But I mean, this is a bit of a salty attitude toward this broadcast. My goodness.
Oh man.
Just kicking Dickinson, or kicking his opponent there, Cruz, off the ramp. Oh no, he's coming over here. Whoa.
Has this match even started?
I don't think, not officially, no.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson. And that right there is just an example of my work. A fine example indeed. But, I gotta say, Marquez, Billy Corgan, whoever the hell is behind Primetime Wrestling, let me tell you right now, if this is the best you got, this roster's in a whole lot of trouble. I've been sitting in the back watching match by match by match. I mean, I've been traveling all over the world the last 2 years, eating guys alive. And I'm not talking about just any old wrestlers, I'm talking about the best in the world. So, if this is it, look at this guy. Somebody get this guy a paramedic. You got a cell phone? Somebody call 911 for this jabroni. Look at him. This is what you got? This is why I'm here? I came to LA today for this. I came all the way here from New York City today for this shit.
Wow. I think the referees were trying to wave off here, guys, but Jordan Cruz is making his way towards the ring.
Cruz is not backing down. He wants his opportunity. He knows he's live. He's on Primetime Live. And look at that. He gets a big boot up. trying to equalize this matchup as things just get started.
And that's the resilience of Jordan Cruz. He's a skilled athlete, a seasoned athlete, and he's here to prove it to himself here at Primetime Live.
He didn't get a fair shake to start this matchup. He got jumped on his way to the ring. He got clotheslined on that ramp. That ramp is racking up quite a few victims tonight. And now this match starts in official capacity, and quite an advantage, an early edge, of course, to Dickinson, given his action.
I mean, he's not taking this guy seriously at all. He didn't even tie his drawstring on his gear, and now he's just putting that boot right across the throat. I feel like Dickinson's kind of just playing with him at this point.
Well, Todd, you were talking about Jordan Cruz almost being a victim of circumstance at the hands of Dickinson before this match even started. But I was talking to Dickinson, and he was telling me about how he's frustrated. He had so much momentum coming up to this year before everything got put on pause. And he's got a lot of aggression that he has come to take out on, unfortunately, Jordan Cruz.
Well, that's great insight. And Jordan Cruz is paying for all of the frustration that Dickinson has. Wide open shot just when Jordan Cruz looked like he was going to start to fight back up, work his way back into this contest. Tough to fight up from underneath when you got absolutely getting blanketed by the Dirty Daddy.
Just completely crushed by the Pork Chop Express as now he goes into the half crab. Oh, and look at that. Look at the pain, the agony on the face of Cruz. But he's got a long way to go. Oh, and the stomps right to the back. Man.
That is nasty there, Alyssa. That's double jeopardy. You're in the submission, locked in, just trying to find a way to counter, and then you're eating big strikes at the same time.
But Jordan Cruz still finding a way, not giving up early on in this match, no matter how much is thrown against him, including
snaps into the cover.
God. Jordan Cruz, though, now still getting shoulder up. This is a 2019 Lions Cup participant.
This is it! Corgan, Marquez, this is it!
Off the hair, let's go.
Unbelievable anger by Dickinson, but Joe Gallia, United Wrestling Network, and of course you would know the National Wrestling Alliance is built on competition, respect. I don't think Dickinson doesn't have respect for anybody but himself.
He's showing it right here tonight on Primetime Live as Cruz went for it, but got caught and absolutely leveled. This could be it there. Wow, Cruz staying in this fight.
I have to say, I am impressed by the resilience of Jordan Cruz, the fact that he's still fighting and he's still staying alive here against Chris Dickinson.
Preserving his chances or perhaps delaying the inevitable. That's up to you at home, fans. Another wicked shot echoing off the walls of Thunder Studios. And I got to believe that the Dirty Daddy is enjoying himself in there.
It looks like he's calling for the end right there. Snapmare and another kick to the spine. And you can see the skin on the back of Cruz. It is starting to turn red. It's getting discolored from all the impact. And he's trying to avoid a big German suplex and does with the back elbow to the ear.
More of the fight that you mentioned that you're impressed with there. Alyssa, rear waist lock, trying to roll him up. Puts on the brakes. Does Dickinson, look at that, measured him beautifully with the drop kick and takes the Dirty Daddy off his feet. Perhaps a chance for Cruz to come out of the blocks offensively in this matchup.
You know what, Todd? Cruz is an athlete. He played football back at State, and he studies the tape. Dickinson is a world-traveled competitor, and Jordan Cruz obviously had a lot to study about his opponent.
And look at him flying through with a huge leg lariat. The window is open. Can he take advantage? But he's having a hard time getting to his feet.
Cruz is from Louisiana. He calls that the Big Easy. He's won a lot of matches with that, and the Dirty Daddy's already back to his feet, but trying to press the advantage. Again, he was fighting from underneath. It's a miracle he even got back in the ring. Oh, but this is not where you want to be. Not where you want to be.
What a counter!
Oh, my
Into the
goodness.
cover! Oh, I thought we were going to have a huge upset right there.
Almost took a trip to Upset City, USA. Was looking for a variation of that Pazuzu bomb. Now look at this. Tornado Bulldog. Oh,
man.
Throwing for distance, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Dickinson, you can see that martial arts background coming into play, the strength and the fury of Dickinson.
Plants him with the Death Valley driver, spiked him, and that's going to do it.
Here is your winner, Chris Dickinson.
Impressive. Spikes him with the DVD, got the jump on Jordan Cruz. I gotta mention that he might not respect Jordan Cruz talking about Dickinson, but you gotta respect the heart of Showtime Cruz. But this guy does what he wants, to who he wants, when he wants.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen, but Mary has the ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made. Shirley is forced to miss out on everyday activities. Mary fully enjoys her life. Shirley has to wait for tank deliveries and worries about running out of oxygen. But Mary's Inogen 1 G4 makes its own oxygen, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. Shirley finally listened to Mary and now has more freedom too. It's time for you to reclaim your freedom and independence with the Inogen 1 G4. Act now to start your 30-day risk-free trial. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait and don't accept substitutions. The sooner you call, the sooner you can say goodbye to heavy oxygen tanks for good and reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-721-9328. That's 800-721-9328.
Is this, but for real though, this is the start of the interview, right? And that's, there we go. Behind the scenes, Dan Josephs, awesome. There is very much an art to wrestling. And some people, I'm sure it comes naturally and it just clicks. And they're like, okay, I know and I'm listening and I hear and I understand. It took a little while longer for me, for sure. Growing up, I played hockey forever. I used to play defense. So I'm eyeballing, I'm looking around, and somebody's looking behind them to catch a pass, and I'm just charging, lowering that shoulder and hitting them. After high school, I did a lot of bar league hockey and a lot of things like that. But I missed that physicality, especially. I wanted something that was like, real. I could feel that. I could lay that shoulder into somebody or, pick them up and throw them. And wrestling, that's exactly it.
Nice suplex there by the champion. There you go.
When I showed up to the first taping I'd ever gone to, I had been training for about 6 months or so. I did a bunch of practice matches. You work on this and that, and none of them were very good yet. But I looked physical, like I could move, I could get beat up. Hey, who can't get beat up? I could get beat up. So I showed up and my debut match was against James Morgan. I had nice purple and black tights on, I had borrowed kick pads. I got beat to hell in a few minutes.
That is skill. Morgan is just destroying. Who is this kid anyway?
I thought we did decent in Pack 3. I thought we had a pretty good run. And I thought we were pretty entertaining. I mean, if we're being really real about it, that was a spectacle. That was a coach and a water boy, and Dylan, he very much knew what he was doing, and I was along for the ride, and I was learning very much so at that point. But I didn't feel very confident in my in-ring ability at the time.
Oh, tried to plant Yuma, but oh no, it turned on him! Sex Factor, center of the ring!
3 weeks, a month after we won the titles, I got injured, hurt my knee, boom, at the gym, I jumped about an inch, blew my knee out, terrible. Took forever to get back. Finally, I get back to wrestling. I start working again. I'm going, few matches. I'm like 3 matches in, I get a hernia. Kidding me? I'm just getting back into this. I have a hernia. Another surgery, and then I get a call from Dave Marquez. He gave me a call one day and said, "You want to try announcing?" And yes, I had been injured. I was trying to get back. I wanted to stay active and, current, and I guess he liked the way I communicated, so he gave it a shot. Started talking.
Anything can happen. I might enter. I might win the Rumble tonight. Joe might win it. You don't know.
And now I'm watching the match and I'm seeing it live. I'm seeing what everybody does, how it looks, how the fans react, what the people and what the producers are saying in my ear. And then I go home and a week later I watch it again. It just helps me like, okay, so don't do that anymore. Do that. Be more like this, don't be like that. And I feel like a different wrestler from my time announcing, more so than, more so of a change than any other point. Winning the title was awesome out there. The crowd's energy, you feel all that excitement. You've just been throwing and duking it out, for 15 minutes or whatever. And then it's over, and you're holding that, and it's nice. You know, it's awesome. Like, I felt like I really earned that spot, you know, over the years and years that I had been there, and getting it, winning the championship was like, it was great. It was a very real reaction.
Shane, I got it! Shane, I got it, baby! Shane, I got it, baby!
Just holding that, knowing how far I've come from getting squashed to this moment, you know, in my home promotion where I started, you know, literally on TV with them, it's very, very nice. And I would like to hold on to that for as long as I can.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first, the champion from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 207 pounds. He is the United Television Champion, Dan Joseph.
Look at the energy. Look at the enthusiasm. It's hard not to love Dan Joseph. I hear it, Dan Joseph. I don't hear much. There's no crowd here, but I hear it.
You ready, dude?
Such an impressive athlete. You know, there was a time where he was injured, he was sidelined, he had to do commentary as well. He always brings the energy, always a fun guy to be around.
The same cannot be said for the challenger.
And introducing the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by Howdy Price from Richmond, California, weighing in at 210 3/4 pounds, Timeless Levi Shapiro.
Howdy Price, the manager, the charging bull with the golden horns, got himself another meal ticket in Levi Shapiro. This is the third opportunity for Shapiro. He does hold a victory over Dan Joseph, albeit by disqualification. Is third time the charm for Shapiro?
That is the question, Todd. Is the third time the charm? I had the chance to speak to Levi Shapiro before the match, and he told me that he has been boasting about bringing championship gold back to the Bay Area. Is this where we're going to see him do it?
Howdy Price would like to bring championship gold back to the Price Check Ranch. Joe Galley.
Well, that's 100% right, and you have to it really shows how good of a manager Howdy Price is. He's been able to wheel and deal his way to getting him another opportunity. Levi Shapiro on Primetime Live in front of an international audience could make history and become the next TV champ.
United Television Championship up for grabs in this one. Still to come, the 10 pounds of gold. The national treasure, Nick Aldis, defends against an intriguing opponent in Mike Bennett. Bell sound set for championship action. Keep an eye on that glove of the challenger guys.
Well, that's right. He can use it in a bunch of different ways, and I've seen it get loaded up a time or two, TK.
Well, this has also been known as Shapiro. He's mastered that iron claw. It's been such a weapon in the history of professional wrestling, the likes of Killer Kowalski or Kerry Von Erich, and certainly in the playbook as well of Levi Shapiro.
Levi Shapiro, that claw that after an arm injury sustained by Levi Shapiro, the tendons healed too tightly, and it just gave him this monstrous, inhuman strength, that vice-like grip.
I shook his hand once. I couldn't sign my name for 3 months.
You're braver than I am, Joe Galley.
Collar and elbow lockup. Going downstairs, and the roughneck tactics here by the challenger, Levi Shapiro. Scoop and a slam. Shapiro won't make a lot of mistakes. He's timeless. He's kind of a throwback. Considers himself to be 21st century old school. Big scoop and a slam there by Dan Joseph. The action hot and heavy. Dan Joseph won the title. Open challenge. Defeated then champion Royce Isaacs to claim the gold. It was a huge upset. Stu Stone was on the call at the time and said, "Do you believe in miracles?"
But Dan Joseph, I think there's something so vivacious about his energy. I think even the viewers at home can feel the energy of Dan Joseph. And if you're using the hashtag at home, hashtag Primetime Live, tell us what you think about the broadcast so far and share with us your thoughts on this match as a cover from Dan Joseph to retain the championship.
Only gets the 2 count there, but Dan Joseph, ever the crafty veteran, now going up to the middle rope, knows he could deliver something big, but Howdy Price with the distraction, grabbing at the boot, and look at that, big right hand to the face.
Howdy Price, you can hear that maniacal laugh. He put his grubby paws on the champion and allowing him to take the driver's seat of this championship matchup. United Television title on the line. Look at this now, wear down tactics here by Levi Shapiro, trying to stretch the champion. You mentioned Dan Joseph's time on commentary. He mentioned to me that really helped him. He was nursing a knee injury, he had knee surgery, and he said it allowed him to have a different vantage point. He could scout everybody. He could pick up all the little nuances. Look out here, picks up the pace. Nice basement drop kick. Into the cover. Oh, hey, try again. Oh, he got him. What?
That was it?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is your winner and still United Television Champion, Dan Joseph.
Incredible, but oh man! Scott Johnson just got leveled by Levi Shapiro.
Levi Shapiro absolutely
wow.
incredulous and now just hauling off with the blows to the cranium of Dan Joseph.
Oh, what a poor sport.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
I'm taking the Champ down. Champ caught him sleeping there with that short drop kick. Got full extension. Shapiro dragging the Champ all the way to the back. Howdy Price pouring him.
What are you doing with that? Howdy, that's not.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my passion has always been to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. TV has helped MyPillow become the amazing company that it is today. So my employees and I want to thank you with some of our best prices ever. Go to MyPillow.com right now and click on TV specials. You'll get deep discounts on MyPillows, mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regular $89.99 for only $29.99 with your promo code.
The wait is over, guys. Main event time here on Primetime Live.
I tell you guys, I got chills. The months that have been leading up to this matchup. And here comes the challenger with his wife, Maria Bennett.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by Mrs. Bennett. From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 206 pounds, Mike Bennett.
Referred to as Mrs. Bennett there, you'll recall that Mike Bennett took the Kanellis nickname or last name in another promotion, and now, out of respect for her husband, returning the favor is Maria.
Maria, ever so supportive. This is all about family. This is about their legacy, their family dynasty, and Maria is here to be that support for her husband in this matchup.
What a fire in Bennett's eyes when he made that impassioned plea, the challenge. I need this. I need the World's Heavyweight Championship. I need to return honor and prestige to my legacy and to my family name.
Yeah, but you know what? All that obsession, that could really narrow your focus. And if it narrows it too much, he won't be able to see what's coming on his flanks right here. And that could make for a real dangerous situation when you're going up against the dealer. You know he's got an ace up his sleeve.
No question about it. Did Mike Bennett just put too much weight on his shoulders, putting everything into one basket? He's got the opportunity he asked for, and moments remain.
I have to think that this is a strategy by Nick Aldis. Oh, but Nick Aldis, he's coming right out. He's not waiting. He's ready. He is here, strictly business. He's going to put that title on the line. This is going to be incredible.
The national treasure, Nick Aldis, his second reign with the 10 pounds of gold. He's held the title since October 21st of 2018. You were on the call, NWA 70, when he won the title back from the American Nightmare Cody. He has been the champion ever since.
Holding on to it with both hands. Doesn't want to let it go, and certainly doesn't want to let it go on Primetime Live. And look at Bennett.
I think it's important for Bennett to get a quick start. If you're playing the Alabama Crimson Tide, you want to run back that opening kickoff. You want to get some confidence, erase that doubt you might have, and he's backed up the champion. He's rocking the champion right now, Alyssa.
And Bennett, his strength, his condition.
Oh,
my
no!
God!
Oh, no!
Oh,
Jeremy
no,
Marcus just got cut in half. Mike Bennett can't believe it. Nick Aldis able to sidestep. I can't imagine Nick did that on purpose.
No, he got out of the way simply enough of the challenger, but now this thing is broken down in a hurry. There's no official, and the fight has gone to the outside. Emotionally charged challenger all over the champion. Mike Bennett going to work. You've got Mrs. Bennett on the outside taking a look as well. Deposits the champion on the ramp all over Thunder Studios here, guys.
Well, I have to say, Mike Bennett, he's trying to take advantage of this. They're all fighting on the outside. As long as there's no official here, he's just going to keep more pain and punishment on the champ.
It was an unpredictable challenge from Bennett. This has been an unpredictable start with the referee out. Look out here.
Oh, no way.
Tombstone on the ramp, my goodness, in the opening minutes.
Oh,
man.
my God. Joe Galley, you were talking about that obsession of Mike Bennett. Did that tunnel vision just put him in this precarious situation with the champion?
And Mrs. Bennett trying to run to her husband, see if he can be conscious here. I mean, we might not need to get medical officials out here. He's out.
Got Tombstone on the ramp, completely laid out. I mean, what a wild start to this championship main event. The National Treasure making his way over to the timekeeper's area. He's got the title.
Whoa, he's got the belt. What's he doing with the belt?
Step aside, Maria. Don't make me
Stepping aside. This is my husband. I am not stepping aside. You're going to put that back.
Oh, you're not going to step aside?
No.
Okay.
Don't do it, Aldis.
Oh,
my goodness.
No. The insurance policy, it's been renewed. Here comes Camille.
Boy, this has been absolutely wild. Camille now out here to fend off Mrs. Bennett. And again, now we can look maybe in the distance. You got to wonder if the challenger has even started to stir.
Well, he certainly has. Huge crossbody. Takes out the champ. Bennett gave everything that he had into that huge dive, put all of his weight behind it. The champ's off his feet.
Unbelievable, but that might have been a last-ditch effort. We got officials coming out here now attending to referee Jeremy Marcus, the original official who got absolutely speared out of his shoes. And now we have a count on the outside. Don't tell me this thing's going to end in a double count out.
Not like this. This isn't the way. Mike Bennett has so much riding on this match, so much going for his family, for his legacy, for reclaiming everything. He's a desperate man.
Joe Galley, you have called a ton of NWA World's Heavyweight title matches. I don't know if you've seen anything as unpredictable and wild as this.
This is completely different than anything that I've called on NWA Power or any of the other pay-per-views. But look at that, the champion staying in this match, and so is Bennett, exchanging blows center of the ring. We're starting from zero, guys.
Back to square one. Champion, challenger, trading in the center of the ring. It's got to be the desperation, the drive, the desire of Bennett that just enabled him to get back to his feet. Look out, man, Daddy Driver, MDD, a little throwback. You're going to throw Bennett back down the ladder of contention, but not yet. Bennett kicks out yet again.
I have to say, so impressive. But look at the concern on the face of Mrs. Bennett. Still there, still looking on, still trying to give her support.
But Mike Bennett, you've got to imagine what is going through the mind of Mike Bennett. His whole family, his kids, his wife, just proving this not only to them, but to himself.
A second ago was the forearm of the champion going through his mind. Desperation, super kick. Just Herculean effort by the challenger not to be outdone. And he floors the champion with a clothesline. Going for the cover. Gonna make history here at Thunder Studios. No, close call. 2 count only.
A beautiful combination of strikes by Mike Bennett, that ripcord back elbow, following it up with the clothesline, but he's got to stay on top of Nick Aldis, and he is right on top of him. Oh, and looks like he might be targeting the neck now, trying to wear that down. And you know, if Bennett if he can nail that Hail Mary, that big pile driver, we could be looking at a new champ.
You know, he looks like he's softened him up, Joe. He's going with the clothesline. Look out. Oh, not another tombstone. If he hits this, that's
it's over. It's over.
And now paying homage. He loves this sequence, does the champion. The tombstone into the elbow, a little throwback to Tom Bellington, the Dynamite Kid, one of the inspirations of the champ. Sticks him with the elbow. That's got to do it. Thanks for playing.
No! Incredible!
Oh, my God.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Attention! If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Again, if you've had complications from your hernia surgery after 2006, you could be eligible for financial compensation. We can find out what type of devices were used in your surgery. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now. You deserve justice, and the call is free. And there is no fee unless we win your case. Call now for your free case evaluation. Again, call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen, or visit meshjustice.com now.
Mike Bennett still alive, and you're wondering, is he hearing Mrs. Bennett on the outside, trying to rally him, trying to get him to his feet?
At this point, I'm wondering if he's even human. I mean, he's withstood so much pain, so much punishment by the champion, and he's still able to cut him off at the pass.
I think he said it, and it's coming to fruition. He's a man who's truly fighting for his very life in there, Joe Galley.
And now that desperation, it could lead to something real big. This could be the deciding factor in the matchup right here.
Oh my God.
Oh, this has him up. Superplex all the way down, and you can see the anguish. Look at that all over the champion's face. Spear by Bennett, doesn't hit the official this time, hits the world heavyweight champion, and
oh, man! The resiliency of the national treasure on full display, takes the superplex off of the top, and then a huge spear, still able to get the shoulder up.
And Nick Aldis is just, it's inhuman. But I guess you don't go through two reigns as the NWA. Oh, no. Oh,
looking
no.
for it. You talked about it. He's going to throw the long ball, looking for the Hail Mary. Cut off there. Now looking to return the favor as the national treasure.
Oh.
Backdrop attempt, holding on for dear life as the champion takes him over, creating distance. Who's going to get the upper hand here? What a scramble. Super kick by the challenger. The pace picking up in a hurry, Joe.
And look at this, another big move. This could be an pile driver. This is going to be it. If he can get into the cover, we got a new champ right here. 10 pounds of gold on the line. Mrs. Bennett begging for her husband. Get in the cover. Hooks the leg. This is it. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Presence of mind somehow, some way. The champion on his veteran wares gets his foot on the rope. He hit the Hail Mary. He was gonna sure as hell be full of grace if he became the world's heavyweight champion. And Aldis somehow preserves himself. Look out here, Joe.
Mrs. Bennett, she's got the 10 pounds of gold. She's got the title. What's she doing?
Not just a desperate man, a desperate family.
Everything is on the line for the Bennett family here, Joe, but you can't do it this late. Look at the eyes, the fire in the eyes of the challenger, Mike Bennett. What's he gonna do?
He can't use it as a weapon. He'll just end up getting disqualified. I mean, Ben Roberts, the official, he's right there. What's he thinking? What could be going through his mind?
Referee telling him no. Oh my goodness. That gold lust perhaps there. Thinks better of it.
This is the honor of Mike Bennett. This isn't who Mike Bennett is. This isn't how he's going to win.
He's going for it again.
Sprawls out as the champion. Great defense there. Eats the boot, though. Bennett will not say die. Continues to battle here, guys. Oh, no. Got caught.
Oh, no. Can he lock it in? Can he lock it in? Bennett's fighting with everything he's got. Doesn't want to get into that Kingsland cloverleaf. He's screaming with everything he's got, but look at the hands. They're claps around the thigh. That's it. He stepped over. Bennett's got nowhere to go.
His life is on the line. Oh, is he going to tap? You can't. Here's your chance. Somehow, some way, get to the ropes.
And he is just reaching out for Mrs. Bennett. He is reaching out for Maria.
He knows if he taps, that could be it. It'll be over. He may never get another chance. The referee is right there checking with the challenger, Mike Bennett, trying to push up now out of this thing, trying to switch the weight.
And listen, if there's anybody that could get out of this, he could do it.
He was saying, I need this. He was yelling, I need this. Oh my goodness, what a powerful, emotional moment. He's in a bad way though, Joe Galli. You've seen the champ put countless people away with the Kingsland cloverleaf.
And Bennett, he is scrambling. He's trying to get an ankle pick. He's trying to do anything he can. And look at Maria on the side, begging her husband.
Oh, no. He's starting to go down here, Joe. He's losing strength. He's not trying to counter anymore. What's he got left? Oh, goodness.
Man.
The NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, the National Treasure, Nick Aldis.
What a powerful, emotional moment here, Joe Galli. I don't even know what to say.
This is the most chaotic defense that Nick Aldis has ever had for the 10 pounds of gold, but he was able to do it. The National Treasure was able to do it and hold on to Sweet Charlotte.
Holds on to Sweet Charlotte. But Mike Bennett came out, yes, he's not the world heavyweight champion today, but he showed the fight of a great champion. He showed the fight of a world-class competitor. He showed the heart that he had in years past, in promotions past. He took his shot, and by damn, he gave it his all. And somehow, some way, as you mentioned, the National Treasure fights his way to hold on to the gold.
He knew that he was in the fight of his life. You could see it in his face. Nick Aldis, still your NWA World's Heavyweight Champion.
What a chaotic scene. You gotta think there's mutual respect here now between champion and challenger. We're gonna let this play out, and we will see you next week on Prime Time Live.
We have an exclusive interview with the champ. You've retained Nick Aldis, still holding the 10 pounds of gold, but what a hellacious battle you just had with Mike Bennett.
You know, for a man to truly find himself, sometimes he has to be tested to a point that he's never been tested before. And standing here today in Long Beach, California, I can tell you with absolute sincerity that I was tested to my absolute limit by that man, Mike Bennett. And I could sit here and make all the claims I want with all the bravado I want, but the reality is that was about 51-49 today. I don't like those odds, but what I do like is this championship belt being represented by the absolute best and by the utmost competition. So in that regard, I applaud you, Mike Bennett, and I welcome you back anytime you want, because make no mistake about it, his name is Mike Bennett, and he is a professional wrestler. He's just not the National Treasure and the real world's champion.
What an explosive hour of wrestling with action you won't find anywhere else. Tune in next week as we have the NWA Women's Championship on the line, as well as stars from AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling, featured on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by CarShield.